On the 10th anniversary of Yazidi Genocide in 2024, a genocide which was perpetrated by the Islamic State against the Yazidi cultured people between 2014 and 2017, which were characterized by the massacre and the genocidal rape of Yazidi women alongside the forceful conversion of the Yazidi women to Islamic region. Today in this video we will see what constituted for the genocidal rape and genocidal conversion of the Yazidi women by the Islamic State briefly. Yazidi culture. First, let's take the word Yazidi. In the word Yazidi, there is a term called Yazidi. Yazidi nothing but a worshipper of God. Yazidi religion is one of the ancient religions around the world, which has the components of all the religions like Zoroastrianism, Christianity, Islam and Judaism, and their population around the world is less than 1.5 million, and in that 1.5 million, 4 lakh people resides in northern Iraq in Mount Sinjar. These are people of monotheistic religion who primarily resides in Iraq, Turkey and Syria, and they worship 7 divine gods, especially including one of them as Malik Tawas, called as a people of Peacock Angel, an angel which was sent by God to lead the good people. Yazidis from Peshmerga, Kurdistan and Bardar Ashur celebrate a celebration called as Eid Al Jamma every year to celebrate their ancient culture and to practice happiness in their own ancient religion. But in Islam, they consider that whoever worship the like fallen angel, they are considered as a devil worshipper, and this is the case because of which from 16th century Muslims are considering these Yazidi people as a devil worshipper, and they should either be killed or they should either be forced to Islam. ISIS genocide against Yazidi people. ISIS people group from particular religious background seen these Yazidi people as a worshipper of Peacock Angel, as a worshipper of devil, and with the identity of trying to erase these people, they try to destroy Yazidis through killing, forceful conversion, torture, enslavement, oppressions of bragging their children, getting them away from their own family, putting them in there as the ISIS fighter, all such things just to destroy their identity as they are the devil worshipper. And what Islam says is devil worshippers should be punished. From the past public statements of the ISIS leaders, it is very clear that their intention is to destroy the Yazidis, especially living in the region of Sinjar, where it constituted majority of the Yazidi population. So they just warn them that either get converted to Islam or get killed, or else we are going to rape your Yazidi women. Why ISIS used sexual violence against the Yazidi women? And if you take Yazidi culture, they do not have holy scripture which was constituted by Islam as Quran or Bible from Christianity. They had oral scripture, not a written scripture. The oral scriptures from the Yazidi culture especially includes Misafa Race, it is called as the Black Book, and Kitab-i-Silve, the Book of Revelation. So this is very reasoning with another conditioning called as the angel worshipping, which constituted them as an infidel, made them portrayed as heretics by ISIS and the Muslims. If you take the word heretics, it can be interpreted from Quran as sexual violation strategy, which is used to remove the Caliphate of infidels who are residing in the area and who are not willing to convert to Sunni Muslims. So that is what is exactly done by the ISIS to the Yazidi women. Many Yazidi women are kidnapped by ISIS. Many are made as sex slave, and all those Yazidi women's sex slave photos are posted in the social media, and also they are used as the human shields by the ISIS soldiers. To understand deeply from their perspective why they raped on a whole of all the Yazidi women, there are two perspectives which they have considered while raping and enslaving the Yazidi women. One such theory is feminist theory. feminist theory, according to this theory, it states that wartime rape, especially the rapes that are happening during the wartime, it is a deep-seated misogynistic hate that the man has towards the women, and this war is used as a tool to vent that anger towards any women, especially if he has any anger towards any particular women. He is going to use a random woman during the wartime to vent all his anger onto that specific women. And also, controlling women is considered as a ownership in all the patriarchal society, whereas women are considered as incentive and reward mechanism to boost one male ego, and also to create the unity among the soldiers who are participated in the wartime. One such video you can see in the YouTube, you can see that one of the ISIS member boastfully speaking to all the other soldiers, stating things like, I'm going to buy 4 Yazidi girls in a one buy, okay, and another one saying things like, I can buy a cheap Yazidi women for say 15 rupees, for as cheap as that, but if she is going to have blue eyes, maybe I can consider giving more money. Second one is Yazidis conservative practices. So if you see this one from the ISIS perspective, where the Yazidis are not allowed to marry outside of their religion. If the Yazidi person is going to marry the outside person, there is a one who's not belonging to the Yazidi culture, then the person who is marrying that outside religion person is going to get casted out from the Yazidi culture, which means that if a Yazidi man is going to marry the women from another religion, he is not going to be the Yazidi man anymore. And same applies for Yazidi women. If she is going to marry an outsider, she is going to be casted out, and she is not going to include in any of the Yazidi practices from then on. And also one more important thing, so a shame to the women is considered as a cultural shock to this patriarchal societal Yazidi culture, where honor is the core component, and if the women's honor is taken away in the mannerism of rape culture, it is still going to affect them literally. So if you see all the 3 points that I listed out for the conservative Yazidi practices, ISIS members who are keenly aware of these conservative practices by the Yazidis, they exactly targeted the Yazidi women and raped her, so that in the mannerism to that they can take away her honor, which is going to disrupt the Yazidi hierarchy, so that she is automatically going to get thrown out from the Yazidi religion. So one member is automatically out from the religious practice, which means that from the 100, one is out, only 99 more, so like that. They are just trying to do all the possible way just to destroy and erase their identity, and one such mean is raping their women, causing them the dishonor, so that they are going to kick the raped women out of the culture. In the city of Raqqa, they even ran the female slave market, which opens around 9 o'clock every morning and which is going to close around 5 o'clock in the evening, so that every IS fighter is going to come into the slave market and buy the women whomever he wants, and he will buy the Yazidi women like how we buy the vegetables, and ask for bargaining, like, can you make it for a cheaper price than this. So same goes for a living human being. That's what they did, and as I discussed, it is how they boast themselves, like, I bought this women this cheap, look, I bought 4 Yazidi women, and these Yazidi women are also very much injured, and they are house present. They are not allowed to take any food or water until and unless they compromise and accept saying things like, I'm just converting to Islam, I'm going to donate my blood to the wounded ISIS fighter, I'm going to sacrifice my life for the like ISIS agenda, something. So all those things, if they are not going to get submitting themselves to the ISIS agenda, they are going to get raped and killed. They not only raped the young Yazidi women, but also used the old Yazidi women as the house slaves for cooking, cleaning, all those things that are required for the ISIS families. And also in many such videos, the ISIS fighters emasculated their pride in pride in stating things like, see how much Yazidis I have conquered, and this is just because of the Yazidi men's insecurity and their insufficiency. We have conquered these women. We are their owner now. They are just not a man enough. It just an emasculation in a psychologically disruptive tone to like to boast oneself and to tell the opposite person that you are not man enough. Tactics followed in Yazidi genocide. So one such tactic is mass murdering of Yazidi men and older Yazidi women who are no more fertile enough or who are no more useful enough in a mass massacre, mostly who are resided in the Sinjar mountain. And also the second one is enslavement of women and girls and brainwashing the young men to join the ISIS fighters. Torturing the captured person with the sexual and physical violence so that the trauma which caused will ever be irreversible, which cannot be revoked at any possible. That is nothing but the healing might get delayed or healing might never happen. So one such tactic is a physical and mental violence. And another tactic, as I said, that by raping the Yazidi women, the children that are going to born from the Yazidi women are not going to be considered as a Yazidi anymore. According to the Iraq nationality law, these children who are born from the raped Yazidi women are considered as a Muslims, not as a Yazidi religious person. Such another inhumane tactic that they followed during these genocide murder is disabling the electricity network, polluting the drinking water so that they are not going to have the healthy drinking water, and also destroying the home, destroying the schools, destroying the government properties, everything, so that the basic facility needs for any human being is just destroyed in Sinjar, so that to make it extremely tough for the Yazidis to survive in such environment. Either they are going to die or they are going to submit for what they are asking. Delayed justice. Over 6,000 Yazidi women and children are taken into the ISIS captivity, and 2,800 Yazidi women and children are still missing, where their records have never been found in any such government officials. And the people, the Yazidis who have returned from such tortures, who are slowly rebuilding their new life, are also under immense pressure, saying things in front of the media where their life might get into danger in such a new life that they are practicing now. Although they have lost large part of their community in this genocide activity, they are still in their recovering phase in order to preserve their region and to be available for the future prosecution, so that they can have a good peaceful life for them and their children. And we hope that by all the help that they need, they will receive from the people and from the God, and they as a human being will also lead a good life. That is the message from this video.